So good afternoon everybody. I thought I'd just take you through the latest property that I've acquired here in Nottingham. It's one of my bread and butter 3-bed terrace properties now. So this basically, we'll go around and have a look in a minute. But this came on the market at 75,000. That's when it caught my eye. I did some due diligence and noticed that it had been purchased quite a number of years ago, 2008 actually, just while the crash was happening, for 90,000. Now it needs quite a bit of work doing inside. So, and you can start picking up these deals step by step. So I set up Rightmove alerts to get alerts for properties that are 3-bed in the Nottingham area. I then obviously went to view quite a lot of properties. The benefit of doing that really is that then if something gets reduced all of a sudden because of a motivated seller, you've already viewed the property and then you can just make an offer, which is what I did with this. When I came to view it, it was on the market for 75, which I thought was a bit high. It's a 3-bed 2-reception property, which is just sort of just behind me. So I then just waited and noticed that the price actually dropped quite significantly down to 65,000. I then put an offer in for 60, and because I'd viewed it, I just emailed the offer in. That wasn't accepted, and I increased it to 62, which was agreed. So I've just picked up the keys for this property. Now, I actually stopped buying terrace properties quite a number of years ago because of the cash flow. But now, because I've learnt things like advanced LHA, which I'll talk through at the end, I'm back in buying these kind of houses. Let's go and have a look inside. It's got central heating, but just going into the house, it was a tenanted property, but obviously not well looked after, and just you'll get the scope of what needs doing here. Quite a lot of the rooms will need replastering. That fireplace will come out, so it's a bit of a wreck, which is what I try and look for, and then obviously add value. I'm estimating it's going to cost about £12,000 to put it right. A significant part of that cost is that it needs damp proofing. I've never had damp proofing done, bizarrely, ever before. And the way around that, to make sure that you're not getting ripped off and also that you're learning along the way, is to actually get quite a number of quotes in. In this case, I've had about 5 quotes for damp proof, and through that I've met some characters that I didn't like, and other people where I thought the quotes are a bit high. And I've managed to appoint somebody. So this is the second reception room, and again there's a horrible looking sort of fireplace there, which I'll have removed. This room will also get completely replastered because the ceiling needs reboarding and reskimming. So 2 reception rooms downstairs, and then towards the back here, as you can see, a poor kitchen. Again, this needs damp proofing, so the kitchen will get ripped out, and then we'll replace that with a new kitchen. The garden's also a bit of a mess, so that will need to get cleared and made good. So, as I say, the work on this refurbishment will actually kick in pretty soon, and then we'll also get the damp proofing done as well. So as I said at the start of the video, I actually stopped buying this kind of property a few years ago. The reason was quite simple. While I was buying things that were below market value, and on a good day I could get refinance and get all my money back out, so that left infinite ROI. The problem I actually had was one of cash flow. So recycling all your money is brilliant, but if you are seriously thinking about doing this full time and want to leave your day job, well, by the time you started paying for the extra interest payments on the remortgage, etc., with this kind of property, which in this area probably rents at about 450, 475, you'd be lucky to be getting 100, 150 pounds positive cash flow, which is still very, very good, because remember, you've recycled your cash. But if you're trying to replace incomes, then it's very, very difficult. You'll need a lot of these kind of properties to do that. So what I actually learned a couple of years ago, because HMOs in Nottingham are getting increasingly difficult to buy because of Article 4, so the prices are really shooting up, is I received some mentoring and I worked alongside somebody to learn something called advanced LHA, which you might have come across as 2+2. That's certainly one way you can do it, but you can also have families moving in for that kind of strategy. So it's a pretty good one, pretty good strategy to learn. as well. So how that makes a difference as far as this kind of property is concerned is that rather than getting the 450 rent, which is kind of average around here, 450, 475, with a 2+2 or advanced LHA, the minimum kind of rent I'll be expecting here would be about 850 quid per calendar month, renting it out to benefit tenants, which when you do the calculations, you know, is going to give you yields which match HMOs. So I'm back in the buying cycle for now, this kind of property, but to rent to people on advanced LHA only. If that's something you want to find out about more, then, you know, just get in touch and let's have a chat and see if I can actually help you acquire these kind of properties locally in my area, but more importantly, help you set them up so they are cash cows, so they are generating, you know, quite a lot of income per unit. That's all for now. See you on another video.